Hello. Welcome to the show that's really quite impressed. It's Nancy Drew, Secret of the Old Clock. Let's get started here, and then I'll tell you why I'm so impressed with this game so far. We just talked to this guy at the banker. We have Is he gonna let me look at anything here?
Don't you ever use this typewriter?
That used to be Josiah Crowley's. It
Ah.
was the only thing he left me in his will. Naturally, it doesn't work. The keys always jam.
Maybe because there's something in it.
October 9, 1929. Dear Mrs. Sheldon, here is the trivet I said you could borrow for your party at Twin Elms. Please take care of it because I will want it back someday. Your friend, Josiah C. I wonder if Josiah ever got his trivet back.
Who had the trivet? I just completely... Does this tell me? Hold on. I just got completely distracted with what I was going to do, what I was going to say. Hold on. Saw an interesting article about a horse called Hans who could supposedly do arithmetic. It turned out that the people around were giving answers without realizing it. I have to remember that the next time I take an oral quiz. Okay. The man at the telegram office offered me a job delivering telegrams. Jim Archer Emily's baker seems very nice, and apparently his bank is doing fine despite the bad economy, at least that's what he says. There's a strange poem on the booth at the miniature golf course. Oh, I figured that out, by the way. I figured out... last episode we did that like mastermind logic puzzle with the golf balls, and it opened up a board underneath with a moon phases, and it had a puzzle, a poem. Pardon me. All those highlighted things were numbers, so that's a code of some kind. Like it had ATE highlighted 8. It has Shevin, like S heaven, that's 7. There's like a lot of 1s, 2s, 4s, 8s, and 7s. So we'll have to remember that. Oh, here that gives me, like here, it gives me like it had ATE bold, and it had 7 bold. Rich Tubman is a very loud cat. Okay. Let's go deliver this telegram, and then we want to go to... Is there anything else here? I should write that down, but I completely forgot what it was. I'll have to review the video when I put it up and then take notes. Like, that's the kind of game this is. Good gracious. Is there anything else? Any other clues here?
Is this your car?
Yes, it is. Bought and paid for.
That's the white car that was outside of Emily's. Outside the Lilac Inn. Who is this? Oh, I'd like to get in there. Okay. Let's go deliver this damn... We want to go to Waddles. Let's deliver this memo. We have to go to... How do I get my map up? I forget. Here. We gotta go to... I don't remember where we gotta go. No? Come on, the note's in here. Did that change positions because I looked at it? Here. The dairy. We gotta go to the dairy. Which is... I'm gonna scream. No, what? I'm gonna have another meltdown. Where the hell am I going? Is it the nursery? How did I forget that fast? No, the dairy. Where the hell's the dairy? That's got to be over here where that cow was. Right? It's got to be over here somewhere. Let's go take a look. Potholes. Yeah, why isn't this on the map? Or is it? And I missed it.
Hello, I need to deliver this telegram to Mr. Jones.
That's me, thanks. You can tell me I'm all wet, but I don't have any money to tip
I swear.
you with. Wait a minute. Here, how about a nice fresh glass of milk?
No.
No, thank
no,
you.
No.
Bye.
Look, that's the third jerk that hasn't, watch the pothole, Nancy, that hasn't tipped us. Okay, look. I'm really impressed with this game because this is a 20-year-old game. And it's not exactly open world, but it kind of is. Right? We have a bunch of things we have to do. And we're not on rails. Like, we got to figure out and remember, oh yeah, I got to talk to the banker, I got to talk to the jeweler. Maybe I can deliver some telegrams to make money. I gotta solve the logic puzzles for that jerk over at the psychic school. Right? It doesn't hold you by the hand. You can do whatever you want in whatever order. You can just explore stuff at random. It's really good. Like, this game's kind of blowing me away a little bit. But anyway, let's see what we can find out about this
Hello,
key.
are you Mr. Waddell?
So what if I am?
I found this receipt, and I just wondered what you could tell me about it.
Let me see that. One key, determine resale value, item 493. Oh yeah, this was for that key Jim Archer wanted me to appraise.
Jim Archer wanted you to appraise a key?
It was very ornate, had jewels all over it. Fake jewels, as it turned out. When I told him it was worthless, the cheapskate refused to pay me and told me to keep it.
Do you have
Do you
it?
think I could have it?
Sure. Once you pay the appraisal fee,
Which is...
$1.50.
Yeah, we'll pay.
Here you go.
Good, here's the key. Enjoy.
Okay. Let's take a look at that, actually. Oh yeah, this isn't a game. Can't forget. This isn't a game where I can like examine stuff and get contextual clues on it. It's just in my inventory. All right, so let's go get paid. Because we just spent a bunch of money for that key.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Miss Ross at Sunnybrook Farm. Keep up the good work.
I don't think I can get to Sunnybrook. Or maybe I can. Where is Sunnybrook? I thought it was up here somewhere, but there's a cow blocking this road. They don't give me all the locations. You got to explore a little bit. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna take a look at this logic test again. Oh, pardon me. I don't know where that came from. Got something in my throat. Oh, you know what? While we're here, we'll go to the bank and ask Jim about that key. So what is this? Lake. Ocean. Pool. All wet.
That looks right.
Come on, really? Upside down. How many more do we got to do? Double cross. Big cheese. Okay, we got a couple left. High and dry? No. Dry up? Air dry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe the answer is 5 or 6 letters? Dry wind? Pick up the dry cleaning? I have a feeling like once I see it, I'll know it. Like it'll just yeah, that's the right answer. Drip dry. Drought. Obviously can't be that. Okay. I should go call Dad again too, because I don't know what he wants me to do with his papers. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letters. As soon as you hit 7, it resets. I need everybody out there to think with me. I need your brain power. We got to link together like a bunch of computers. Wait, dolled up. Doll up.
Am I smart or what?
Yeah. Okay. What's left? Dry up. Is it the same thing?
That looks right.
So we got them all. Okay, let's try the bank again. While we're here in the neighborhood.
You know, the minute you walked out of here, something occurred to me. You're Carson Drew's daughter, aren't you?
You know him?
We went to law school together, only he actually went into law and I wound up here. So how's he doing? Business pretty good?
Great. Couldn't be better.
That's nice. That's real nice. Well, you tell him you saw me, and you tell him I'm doing just fine too.
Yeah.
So what can I do for you?
Here, I saw your car parked by the inn.
Was that your car I saw parked near the Lilac Inn this morning?
I haven't been there in months. You saw someone else's car. It's
No.
a very popular make and color, you know.
No.
Whosever car it wasn't there after the fire.
Probably just someone sneaking onto that miniature golf course that Josiah built back there. Or bootleggers. I hear they frequent that
Josiah
area,
built
too.
a golf course.
I guess I'll be going.
Ask him
Come
about the
back
key.
anytime. Hello again.
I guess
Okay.
I'll be going.
Give my best to Emily.
All right, let's try to let's try to.
Who's Clara?
Clara Pickford is this lonely old woman who comes in here every once in a while. Took a shine to me for some reason. Insisted on giving me that picture.
Where did you get this clock?
Josiah Crowley gave it to me.
Oh.
It stopped keeping time the minute he walked out the door.
Really?
Before I fool around with this, I should make sure it's okay with Mr. Archer.
There's a keyhole.
Hello again.
The key that you had Mr. Waddell appraise, could that be the key to the clock that Josiah Crowley gave you?
It might have been, I suppose. You know about that?
Yep. Should I tell him this? Yeah, what's he gonna do? Take it?
Yes. In fact, I paid the appraisal fee. I have the key right here.
How industrious of you. You see, when he told me the key was worthless, I lost all interest in it.
So, it would be all right if I kept the key for myself?
I have no use for it. In fact, if you want that old clock, you can have it too.
Ah.
I guess I'll be going.
Give
Yeah.
my best to Emily.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I forgot it. This time I gotta spin. At the speed of a turtle. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. That looks right. Small one here. Too big. Do we just got to get a path around? I think something's wrong here. We're gonna need a big one here to cover this gap. And we're gonna need a big one here to cover this gap. Oh, I can't move them. Some of them I can't move. Like, I can't move this again. Does that mean I got it in the right place? Well, that kind of makes it easy. Like, now I can't move. Oh, yeah, I can't move this one. Obviously, I can't. Okay, now I can't move that one. I think it was letting me put them down when they weren't on the holes. It's kind of hard to see because the damn... There we go. The damn... That's too big. See how it's off center there? But the damn glove covers what you're trying to see. Okay. That must not be right. I can pick that up again. But I can't pick this up. Yeah, I can't pick any of these up. So, there we go. So basically it's kind of trial and error. I can't pick that up, so it must be right. Oh, there's a damn line here. You see that? You just gotta... How come no one told me that? Honestly, you guys are letting me down a little bit.
Wonder what this mirror's doing in here.
That mirror has a dice pattern around the outside. You guys see that? Okay, I don't know what to do with that yet. Obviously. Alright, we better go... Better go call Pops, and then we better go... Oh, the farm. Like, I don't think we've played... I mean, this channel hasn't been going that long. I can't get up here because of the cow. Is the cow going? Cow's going, okay. Is there a farm up here? General store, what's up here? Twin Elms, I don't know what that is. Johnson's farm.
Hello.
Get off my property! Now! And take that infernal noise machine with you!
Fine, I'm
Right.
going. Whatever you say.
Sit down, dude. Weren't we supposed to take it to the farm? Sunnybrook Farm. I already know I'm going to lose track of time playing this game. Because, number one, I can't see my recording software because recording this old game is near impossible. Number two, oh, look at all the, look, this town's a lot bigger than I thought. Look, you better give me a tip.
Hi, I have a telegram from Miss Ross.
My name's Rebecca. and I'm only 10, but I'll deliver it to her for you, I promise. I won't let you down or double-cross you or anything like that.
Well, okay. Thank you, Rebecca.
No sweat. I mean,
Rebecca,
you're welcome.
I don't care that you're 10. You have any allowance money for a tip? What else is up here?
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Dr. Bob out at the observatory.
There's an
Keep up the
observatory?
good work.
Oh man, that's awesome. We definitely got to go there then. First, let's go back and see what that one's done with these documents, and then let's go back to that psychic jerk. How are we doing on gas? Halfway?
Drop a nickel into the slot, please.
Oh yeah.
Hello? I said, there we go. Now, how may I be of service?
We'll try this one too. I'm not sure what Best
I'd
Marvin
like to
is.
talk to Carson Drew. His number is KL57187.
You still got to beat that
Hang
mini
on a
golf
minute.
course.
Carson Drew,
Hi, Dad.
did you pick those papers up yet?
Yep.
Great. You can give them to me tonight when you get home from Emily's. So, what else have you been doing?
Oh, what do I want to tell Pop here? Let's ask about Jim Archer.
Do you remember someone from law school named Jim Archer?
Jim Archer. Yes, I remember him. Glasses, sort of short.
He's in banking now. In fact, he's Emily's banker. He said to say hi.
Jim Archer. How about that?
Okay, let's tell him about the jewelry.
Emily invited me to Lilac Inn because she wanted me to have you lock her mother's jewelry up in your safe. Only someone stole it before I could take it with me.
Stole it? Good gosh.
That was right after the stove in the kitchen exploded.
The stove exploded? Sounds to me like you'd be well advised to cut your visit there
No.
short.
No, I want to find out what's going on. I have to find out what's going on.
You have to?
Well, yeah, you know. Emily just lost her mom, and she's worried about losing the inn, and her guardian's all wet when it comes to helping out, and...
And the truth is, you are so curious that you feel like you'll absolutely burst if you don't find out why all these weird things have been happening, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Don't worry, I know the feeling. You're a chip off the old block, I'm afraid. Well, as long as you're like me in one other way, you should be fine.
What way is that? Smart?
Careful.
Okay. We're really filling that in here. Okay.
I'm earning money by delivering telegrams for Tubby's Telegrams.
Good for you. That's a great way to meet people and to accumulate a little cash, which might come in handy. You're putting extra wear and tear on your car, you know.
Yes, Dad.
What else have you been up to?
Pretty sure that Jim Archer's car was
I'm
parked.
pretty
yeah.
sure I saw Jim Archer's car parked at the side of the road by the Lilac Inn this morning, just before the explosion.
Are you suggesting Jim Archer was somehow responsible for the explosion?
It's odd that his car would be
Yeah,
there.
I'm not
don't you
accusing
think?
anybody. It's just odd.
It's okay to have your suspicions, Nancy. But in a town as small as Titusville, it's very easy to alienate people. Until you know the facts, you'd be
That's
well
good
advised
advice.
to keep your
That's good advice, Dad.
suspicions to yourself.
I met Emily's guardian, Jane. What does a guardian do, anyway?
A guardian is pretty much a surrogate parent. Jane is legally responsible for Emily's physical and financial well-being.
Jane doesn't strike me as being the parental type. In fact, I get the impression she's in way over her head.
Fortunately for her, it's not forever. Most guardianships end when the ward turns 18. And then both Jane and Emily will be free to do whatever they please.
This is an interesting point. Could Jane have set the kitchen on fire, blown up the stove, so that the inn has to sell and she gets part of the profits?
If Emily sells the inn, will Jane get part of the profits?
If she's Emily's guardian at the time of the sale, yes.
I'd
Are
never
you
thought of
suggesting
that.
Jane's primary motivation is greed? Good grief. Where did you get such a suspicious mind?
I think it was from the person who has always told me that the best way to solve a problem is to look at all the possibilities. Dad.
I did say that, didn't I?
Goodbye, Dad.
Take care.
Why did you show me an exclamation point? Okay. Okay, let's recap our journal here. Just to keep our minds fresh. There's a lot going on. Honestly, it's a lot to keep in mind, and because we picked senior detective like a dummy, I don't get a task list, no one's keeping track of stuff for me. I gotta do it all myself. It's very stressful. Jim Archer, the banker, had Larson Waddle appraise a very expensive looking key. It would be nice to find out what that key does. Okay, look, we already did all that. I found and kept a mirror that was in the clock that Josiah left behind. Did he put the mirror there? If so, why? Josiah always said time will tell when the subject of his will came up. Okay. Let's call...
Drop a nickel into the slot, please. There we go. Now, how may I be of service?
I'm not sure who this Bess Marvin is. Is Bess the one that told us to come out here to see Emily?
Hi, could you please connect me with Bess Marvin at KL 54468?
Just a second. Hello?
Hi, Bess, it's Nancy.
George, get over here. It's Nancy Drew. So how's the Lilac Inn?
A little strange.
Why? Because of Emily?
Well, yes.
Hi, Nancy.
Is that you, George?
Ouch, that's my foot.
Well, move over.
But I can't hear. You move over.
Then I can't hear.
Look, just hold the phone like this, okay? There. Can you hear us?
I can hear you fine.
It would be so nice to have two phones in this house.
We don't even have a telephone at our house. So quit griping. So Nancy, what's the scoop?
Has either of you ever been to the Lilac Inn?
I have. They have the best cherry pie there. It's like you get a whole cherry tree in every piece.
Hello? Is someone on the line? Hello?
We're on the line, Mrs. Farthingham.
Well, get off. I need to make a call.
But we just got on.
Then it should be no problem for you to get off.
Just give us one more minute, Mrs. Farthingham, please.
Oh, all right. You have one more minute.
Go on, Nancy. What were you saying?
Just that I...
Shh. Wait a minute, Mrs. Farthingham. Would you mind hanging up? All clear. Oh, how I wish we didn't have to share a phone line with her.
Just be grateful you have a phone, Bess.
Many people out there may not be old enough to remember open lines and someone else in the house picking up and listening to your conversation. I can assure you it happened. Okay.
Some jewels were stolen out of Emily's room this morning at the same time that a fire destroyed the stove in the kitchen.
Destroyed the stove? You mean they can't bake any more cherry pies?
Not for a while. Emily's worried that she may have to sell the inn.
Is that bad? I mean, she's only 17.
Yeah. I do get a feeling she's keeping
The
something from
bad
me.
part is, I get the feeling Emily is keeping something from me.
Like what?
I don't know. Yet.
Yet?
Well, I can't just turn around and drive home now, can I?
Why not?
Because...
Are you girls still on the line?
We're not done talking yet.
Well, I've been patient long enough. You girls get off right now.
But we...
Right now, or the next call I make will be to your father.
We gotta go, Nancy.
That's all right. I'll call you later.
And I'll thank you not to listen in.
Oh, don't worry, Mrs. Farthingham. Only nosy busybodies listen in on other people's phone calls.
Yes, well, hang up and be quick about it.
Bye, Nancy.
Talk to you soon.
That was cute. Okay. Let's go. We're not going to mess with miniature golf yet. I want to go back to this jerk head. Turn in our little... That's a lot of clicks to get here. I kind of miss Lost Horizon where you could just double click and go somewhere? That was not an invention. That was not a part of adventure gaming for years yet. Okay, let's go ahead and. I really don't want to deal with this guy again. I gotta be honest with you.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hello, Mr. Topham.
Where'd he go? I'm also getting a little. Still haven't quite caught up with this. Different ways you move in different scenes. Where's the? Here it is. Maybe I just talk to him. Maybe I don't hand it to him.
Am I to assume that you have the correct solution to that logic problem?
You can't stump me.
I think I do.
Let's have a look. Why, you appear to have indeed found the solution.
Easy.
Well, since you've proved yourself to be intellectually above average, which means talking to you should do me no harm.
I'm gonna slap your
ass. What would
ass.
you like to talk about?
I do want to look around, but let's ask about Josiah first.
When and how did you meet Josiah Crowley?
Last summer, while on my way to the university for a conference, I stopped for a bite at the Lilac Inn. Since it was crowded and I was in a hurry, I agreed to share a table with an elderly gentleman who, like me, was by himself. As soon as I told Mr. Crowley who I was and what I did, well, he insisted that I give him a training session that very afternoon, and was so thrilled with his progress that he demanded I stay and teach him everything I knew.
I'm thinking. So, look, that guy got a damn heroin spoon right there on his desk. That's nuts.
He was a good student?
The best. He had his annoying little habits, but his desire to realize his psychic potential was unparalleled.
Well, I got a lot of options. Were you surprised when you found out he left you everything? What's in the carriage house that's out back? What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box? Did you hear about the explosion? Man. Okay, let's ask about the will first.
Were you surprised when you found out that Josiah had left you everything?
Delighted? Yes. Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer.
Who are the Crandalls?
People who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
What's in the carriage house that's out back? Do you know?
That was Josiah's workshop. I assume it contains even more detritus.
What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box?
Josiah no doubt lost it. He had a terrible memory, poor fellow.
I doubt it.
Are you still looking for the key?
What's the point? No doubt it's filled with the same thing as this house. Junk. But if it's junk, why haven't I gotten rid of it, you may well ask. Well, I know it's silly to hang on to Josiah's things, but he was a wonderful man, you see, and I just don't have the heart to get rid of them. Too sentimental for my own good, I guess.
I just realized this is Josiah's house. Josiah, in the will, supposedly left the house to this jerk. So, he set up his psychic school here. I was under the impression like this was his place or whatever, but no, he moved in here after Josiah died. Okay.
Did you hear about the explosion and fire at the Lilac Inn this morning?
I heard the explosion and fire. Ruined my 9 o'clock session.
Really? What an ass thing to say.
So you were with a customer when it happened?
Pupil. I was with a pupil. I run a school, not a vegetable stand, and yes, I was. Until I dismissed her 20 minutes early. All the ruckus made concentration impossible.
Do you eat at the inn very often?
Not anymore. You see, the fact that Josiah left everything to me made some people around here, including Emily and now this Jane Willoughby, very bitter. It hurts me, of course, but it's human nature, I suppose.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Go right ahead. The place is more like a museum than a house. Josiah was a man of many, many interests. I'll be right here if you have any questions.
Yeah, I really don't want to talk to you.
What do you do with these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area. Great advertising.
Ever put them on cars at the Lilac Inn?
All the time. I've gotten quite a few pupils that way. I'm afraid that fire today was as unfortunate for me as it was for Miss Crandall.
To discover and develop your psychic potential, call or visit Richard Asham, certified parapsychologist. Yeah. Did we take one of those? No. I'm not taking it. What's that called? A zotroscope or a... I'm just watching this for any clues. I don't see any. It's kind of a neat toy. Okay, I thought maybe that was something different. Okay, let's back out of here. Just doing some inspecting, doing some detecting. More of them. Noting the position of the standard psychic symbols there. Is that different than the other one? JL5. Why are they showing me two? One went right, just east of the Lilac. Just east of the Lilac Inn. What did this other one say? Damn it. Just east of the Lilac Inn. Okay. Right, that could have been a clue if he had, like, printed new ones because he knew something was going to happen. So the old ones wouldn't have been good. Anyway, evidently that's not the case. I'm getting ahead of myself. No, we're not leaving yet. We're going to look around. I was trying to do this room in, like, some kind of an order, so I would remember what I was doing, but I kind of got lost. Okay, that's fun. Triangle gong, wood clapper. Okay. I'm not sure if that's relevant or not. Man, he's got a lot of stuff here, that's for sure.
The man on stage in this picture, is that Josiah?
Yes, that's from a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream that he directed and starred in. It closed after 2 nights, but he didn't care. He loved that play.
Okay, so this jerk wasn't reading Shakespeare. It was that's Josiah's Midsummer Night Dream book on the table. Just keeping track of all the clues. Putting physics to work in the modern world. Sir William Crookes. Crookes radiometer. We're going to read this because it might be important. A radiometer is a device which measures the intensity of heat and light, i.e. radiant energy. In 1873, Sir William Crookes developed a special kind of radiometer in which 4 square vanes were mounted. I just had a brain fart. I was thinking of, you remember the garage had a 4 dials to spell a word to get into it? If he likes William Crookes, maybe that's like the password, but then Crookes is too long. Anyway. Most of the air was a special kind of radiometer in which 4 square vanes were mounted on 2 arms of a small rotor inside a clear glass bulb. Most of the air was pumped out of the bulb, resulting in a near vacuum, and the rotor was balanced on a vertical support which allowed it to turn with a minimum amount of friction. Each of the vanes was black on one side and silver on the other. I've seen these before. The vanes revolved when exposed to light, always spinning as if the light were pushing on the black surface, making it appear that Crookes' light was applying pressure to dark vanes. But the explanation for the radiometer effect was soon called into question. Since dark surfaces absorb light and shiny surfaces reflect light, it should actually apply more pressure to the shiny surface of the vein, which meant the shiny surface should appear to be pushed by the light. Since that was not the case, some other principles had to be at work. Oh my goodness. Another theory proposed that because the black surface absorbed radiant energy, rarefied gas on the black side of the vein would heat up and eventually apply enough pressure on the vein to make it spin. But the fact that the warmer gas simply expands and flows across the surface instead of pushing on it, this proves the still widely held yet erroneous explanation for the radiometer effect. A more likely explanation involves thermal transpiration. Yeah, I said that right. Man, I got my big boy pants on. Or the flow of cooler gas molecules towards warmer molecules, which causes the cooler gas on the shiny side to pass around the edges toward the warm black side, which results counterintuitively of the vein moving from the warmer gas towards the cooler gas. That makes sense. The radiometer is sometimes referred to as a light mill because it is used to turn the veins much as water is used to turn a mill wheel. Okay, now we're at something interesting. It is doubtful, original text, it is doubtful, however, that the movement of the veins can ever be put to such practical use, for the friction needed to turn a gear would prevent the veins from spinning when exposed to light. So the force of the heat caused by the reflective or absorbative properties of the paint is not enough to overcome the friction. Got it. That's what you think. Depends on what you do with the light first. Pea-brain. What? What could you do with the light that would overcome the friction? Okay. That is a dead parrot. I don't see anything here. Oh!
As you'll soon realize, Josiah's mental faculties were starting to go, I'm afraid. He tended to ramble. Very little of what he wrote in there makes sense.
Well, let me find out for myself,
what
dude.
What are you when you win Bard Bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will Para, my miniature golf course, get you? What's Gloria's middle name?
Lock on the carriage. Okay. Okay, so this is telling us how to get into his workshop. What are you when you win Bard Bounce? Keen! We won Bard Bounce. Oh, I need my journal. Hold on, I'm getting excited here. Okay. 1. Carriage lock. When we won that game, didn't it bring up a sign that said Keen? I'm going to put Bard Bounce equals Keen. What poet is the cat's meow? I don't know. What's his favorite poet? Oh! Is that the book in Emily's bed, the Ribiot? We'll have to go back and check that. Wait, he's also Poet Cat. Yeah, we'll have to recheck that book, and maybe there's something with this cat. What will Par my miniature golf get you? I don't know. We're going to have to beat that yet. Par Golf. And what's Gloria's middle name? I don't know. Okay, we got some facts here. The Crowley Roadster Soarer. We got a big clue here.
Decoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right.
What? What'd she just say? Decoder is in the rivet? 2 to the right. To open journal? Hold on, I need a new page here. I mean, look at all this information we're getting. Okay, open journal. Decoder is in the rivet with 2 R's. Decoder is in the R-R-I-V-E-T. 2 to the right. I know this is great content, me writing stuff in a book. Sorry, it's the way it's got to be. Yeah. Recording this game is so difficult, I can't even access my recording software because it buries it. Okay. Tick-tock, tickety 300. Everybody, let's wake up. If my phone was handy, I would just take a picture of this. I'm just going to write tick-tock 300, wake up. Hopefully that'll spur my memory. Took Tofin's intelligence. Answer fall down. Figuring out the rest should be a cinch. Left side, great new typewriter ribbon. Get. Next page. CC whereabouts. Room off tunnel by scrambled picture. Tesla coil invented in 1901 by Nikola Tesla. Fascinating. To open the big tick-tock top, give flute, Thisbe, and Firums their cues. Bottom cue is in the note to Gloria. Okay, what I'm going to do is, when I render this video, I'm going to write all this down or take pictures of it or something. I'm not going to do it now. I know I make bad content, but I don't have to make bad content on purpose. You understand? This is like the key to the game right here. It's like telling us everything. Poem on the golf course sounds like numbers. Yeah, I figured that out. I told him that. Buy carousel horse from Sheldon. The Sheldon Rousseau Carousel. Captain's Cove, New Jersey. Yeah, that's the design of his... the thing we just found here. Dear something. Hair is the trivet. I said your party at Twin Elms, please take. I will want it back someday. That's what he typed. That's what he typed on the typewriter. We found that. Okay. That's here if we need to come back to it. But I'll take care of that when I'm writing down all that information. Creepy.
Stay out of there, please.
Yeah, I figured your good graces will only go so far. There was something up here that I wanted to look at.
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
Is this a memory game? I was thinking of ending this episode, but we'll wait to get out of here now. We gotta play this for sure. You kidding me? How fun is this? Oh, wrong one. Didn't I see a clock like that? Maybe not. Yeah. Where was it? Here? Bell, we haven't seen a bell. We saw the hat, though. We saw that. No, we didn't see that. We saw that. Oh, we saw that for sure. I saw that somewhere. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Lucky guess. I mean, skilled guess. Look at that. Maybe I'm psychic. Shoot. Another mirror. I hope that jerk didn't see me take that. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here now. Hi, buddy. Hold on. Let's step outside in the fresh air, and we'll wrap this up. We gotta make a plan of attack. Is it weird that I'm enjoying a Nancy Drew game so much? Okay, look, this is what we gotta do. Number one, we gotta beat mini golf, because whatever you get for winning mini golf is gonna help us get the code to the carriage house. We got one clue for the carriage house. We gotta beat mini golf to get the second, and then we'll investigate the other two. Gloria's middle name and the poet, which I think is that book in Emily's room. The Ribiat or whatever. So hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm having a blast with the game. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Please excuse the rough exit. You should just stop the video now, and then don't worry about all this nonsense I have to go through to close the game. Right? Just see ya. Turn it off. Don't look. Seriously. Where's the damn... Where is it? Push the button.